Look at this, a cinematic hero banner. Content cards that respond to your touch, layouts that look like they cost thousands, grid automatically adjusting, cards hovering with smooth effects, multiple content sections, beautiful footer. Part 1 was the foundation. Welcome to Part 2. This is where we master CSS Grid and transform our Netflix clone from OK to oh wow. Hey everyone, welcome back to Code with Divine. If you watched Part 1, you already built the entire layout structure, the sticky header, the sidebar, the dashboard, and it looks clean. But let me show you what we're building today. We're adding this stunning hero banner with perfect image overlays, a mobile-optimized hero for phones, Netflix actually does this, content card grids using CSS Grid that adapt automatically, multiple content sections, popular, trending, new releases, smooth hover effects that feel premium, and a professional footer that actually looks good. And here's the best part. You're going to learn CSS Grid today. Not just copy code, but actually understand how Grid works and why it's so powerful. By the end of this video, you'll be able to create complex layouts that would have taken you days with floats or old techniques. We're doing it in minutes with Grid. Now, before we dive in, 3 quick things. 1. If you haven't watched Part 1, pause this video right now. Link is in the cards above and in the description. You need that foundation. We're building on top of it today. 2. Comment cheat sheet below and I'll send you my free CSS cheat sheet. Flexbox, Grid, all the properties. It's an amazing reference guide. And 3. If you want the complete source code, all the image assets, plus access to my entire component library that gets updated every single week, I've got a Patreon community where you get a library of production-ready components you can use in real client projects. Complete source code for every tutorial. Organized, commented, yours. Free themes and templates that get updated weekly. Early access to tutorials so you can learn ahead of everyone else. And a community of developers building real things, not just following tutorials. And all of this for the first 100 founding members is just $5 a month, forever. After 100 members, the price increases to $20 and keeps increasing to reflect the growing value of the library. I'm building this for developers who are serious about leveling up, not just watching tutorials, but actually building portfolios, getting clients, landing jobs. If that's you, the link is in the description. Lock in your founding member rate while there's still room. All right, let's start building.
Phase 5, Main Content, CSS Grid Introduction. Now we get to CSS Grid, the powerhouse for two-dimensional layouts. Main Content Container. Flex equals 1. Remember this? Main content grows to fill remaining horizontal space next to the sidebar. The relationship. Main container holds the sidebar and the main content. Sidebar has a fixed width, and the main content takes the remaining space. Hero banner with Flexbox. Now let's look at the hero banner. We're using Flexbox again. Display flex and align items flex end. Remember our flex axis? Row direction is default, horizontal, and align items flex end aligns content to the bottom. Result, the hero content sits neatly at the bottom of the banner. Next, layering with position explained. .hero BG with position absolute is positioned to cover the entire container, while the .hero content with position relative and z-index of 2 sits on top. This creates that beautiful layered effect. Hero actions with Flexbox. Flex wrap wrap. This is important. By default, flex items stay on one line. Wrap allows items to move to next line if space is tight. Perfect for responsive buttons. Now let's talk about the real star, CSS Grid.
Phase 6, Content Rows, CSS Grid Mastery. This is where CSS Grid absolutely shines. Grid is designed for two-dimensional layouts, rows and columns. HTML structure. Row header with Flexbox. Quick Flexbox review. Title goes left, see all link goes right. Both centered vertically. Space between creates the layout. CSS Grid, the main event. Let me break this down slowly. This line is powerful. Display grid. Activate CSS Grid, like Display Flex for Flexbox. Grid Template Columns defines column structure. Repeat, auto-fit, min-max, 200 pixels, 1 FR. This is advanced. Let me explain each part. Understanding repeat function. Instead of writing grid template columns, 200 pixels, 200 pixels, 200 pixels, 200 pixels, you write grid template columns, repeat, for 200 pixels. Repeat creates repeating patterns. Understanding min-max function. Min-max, 200 pixels, 1 FR. Minimum, 200 pixels. Cards never get smaller than 200 pixels. Maximum, 1 FR. Cards can grow to fill available space. What is 1 FR? FR means fraction. 1 FR equals 1 fraction of available space. If you have 1 FR, 1 FR, 1 FR, each gets 1/3 of the space. Understanding auto-fit. This is the magic ingredient. Repeat, auto-fit, min-max, 200 pixels, 1 FR. Auto-fit automatically calculates how many columns fit in the available space. Here's the formula. Each card needs minimum 200 pixels. Browser calculates how many 200 pixel columns fit in my widths. Cards grow to fill any extra space, 1 FR maximum. Layout adjusts automatically. Grid gap. Gap, 15 pixels. Add space between grid items, both rows and columns. Much cleaner than margins. Works like Flexbox gap. Content card styling. Aspect ratio 2:3 is a modern CSS property. Maintains a 2:3 ratio, movie poster proportions. Width to height ratio. No padding bottom hex needed. Card hover effect. Transform scale 1.05. Scales element to 105% of original size. Creates zoom effect. Doesn't affect layout. Surrounding elements don't move. Z-index 10 ensures hovered card appears above others. Card overlay with positioning.
How this works. 1. Overlay is positioned absolutely within the card. 2. Opacity 0 makes it invisible. 3. On hover, opacity 1 fades it in. 4. Transition animates the change. card info with Flexbox. Even small components use Flexbox. Rating and year displayed side by side. Icon and rating number aligned and spaced. Flexbox for everything. And here's a really cool thing. All these grid techniques, autofit, min-max function, fractional units, these are professional patterns you'll use in every project. If you want to dive even deeper, my Grid and Flexbox Mastery Guide covers advanced grid patterns like asymmetric layouts, grid areas, and complex responsive designs. Link is in the description. But you're doing great. Let's keep going. Phase 7. Footer. Grid for links. The footer showcases another brilliant use of CSS Grid. HTML structure. Gradient border effect. This creates that elegant red line across the top of the footer. Social links with Flexbox. Simple Flexbox. Icons in a row with equal spacing. Footer links with grid.
Same grid pattern as our content cards. Links automatically arrange into columns, each column minimum 180 pixels wide. Responsive without media queries. Automatic and beautiful. The footer is a perfect example of choosing the right tool. Flexbox for one-dimensional layouts, social icons in a row, Grid for two-dimensional layouts, links in rows and columns.
And there we have it. Look at this! A fully functional Netflix interface with a stunning hero banner, content cards using CSS Grid, multiple content sections, a professional footer, and smooth hover effects everywhere. This is looking good. We've gone from a basic layout in part 1 to this professional-looking interface in part 2. But we're not done yet. In part 3, the final part, we're going to make this work on every device, just like this. Look at that, different layout, different hero, optimized for mobile. Plus, we're adding JavaScript for scroll effects on the header, a mobile menu that slides in, and smooth interactions. Part 3 is where we make this portfolio ready, production quality. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss it. Let's quickly recap what you mastered today. CSS Grid. You now understand grid template columns and how it works, repeat function for patterns, min-max for flexible sizing, autofit for responsive layouts without media queries, and FR units for fractional spacing. Advanced CSS.
You know clamp function for responsive typography, positioning, relative, absolute, and sticky, linear gradients and overlays, pseudo elements, before and after, complex hover effects. These are professional techniques. This is what developers get paid $80,000 per year to do, and you just learned it for free in minutes. Be proud of yourself. Seriously. Here's what I need from you. 1. Smash that like button. It genuinely helps this video reach more people learning to code. The algorithm loves engagement. 2. Comment below. Tell me, what was your biggest aha moment today? What part of CSS Grid clicked for you? What do you want to see in part 3? I read every comment and I'll answer your questions. 3. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're building amazing projects on this channel every single week. Don't miss out. And hey, before you go, quick reminder. If you want the complete source code for this Netflix clone, all the images, assets, plus my entire component library that saves you hours of development time, my Patreon community is open. $5 a month for the first 100 members. After 100, that rate disappears forever. Early supporters lock it in for life. Inside, you get every project's complete code, a component library updated weekly, and early video access. Link is in the description below. If you can't wait for part 3 and want everything now, plus tons of bonus components, that's your move. Before part 3 drops, here's your homework. Challenge 1. Try changing the grid to show 3 columns on mobile instead of 2. Hint, modify the grid template columns property. Challenge 2. Add another content row with different movies. Just copy the HTML structure we created. Challenge 3. Customize the colors using the CSS variables. Make it your version. Drop screenshots in the comments. I want to see what you create. Thank you so much for watching and learning with me today. And I'll see you in part 3 where we finish this thing. Keep coding, keep learning, and remember, you're doing amazing. Peace.